Is up. Make sure you log in, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, J.Matthew TV. Alright, so last time I was talking about, let me see how the lighting and everything is up in here. Okay. It's over here. What's up, y'all? What up? Log in, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, J.Matthew TV. So, last time we was in here and tuned and everything like that, we was listening to ELIANA's bullshit far as, we talked about ELIANA and we talked about Mama Dia and her passing and the treacherous bullshit. What we're gonna do here is break down, hear from a lawyer, thanks to Jazzy G, because I heard. First thing I want to do is, and you may have seen this already if you haven't, ELIANA, so you can understand, so you can really get a full understanding. This is why your boyfriend is going to be locked up for a very long time. Very long time. I hope that you remember all the good times that y'all had, because that shit is done and over with now. So, I'm sorry. With that being said, ELIANA, here goes a flashback. Let's go. Do you remember these good times? Do you remember?
To get in touch with you is, like when ELIANA's Babylon mom called, she hit me up. She like, can I talk to ELIANA? I'm like, yeah, I'll let her know you want to talk to her, and I'll even try to make an avenue for Babylon family to talk, unless y'all deal with y'all own shit. We already know our morals and principles. I'm not in control like that, but I am in control of what's coming in and out of these inboxes here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no way you can disrespect me or disregard my sins. You know what I'm saying? I'ma see everything that comes through here. You thinking you going around the back door and all that? Nah.
Fucking the FBI watching, everybody fucking watching us. And they trying to take me down. It's not about you. Nobody give a fuck about what's going on with you. It's about taking me down. And they trying to take me down.
Good times, right, ELIANA?
Fuck about what's going on with you. It's about taking me down.
Good fucking times.
Everybody, they trying to take me down. They're not worried about you. It ain't about you.
It's about to
Good
be.
up, little nigga. Good. Keep it moving. Yeah. Come on. Keep walking. Keep walking. I know it hurt. What I say? Keep walking. Fuck wrong with you. That's right. Run it out. Fuck wrong with you, homie. That's right. Toughen up. Yeah. There you go. Run it off. Don't raise no little.
You don't abuse your children.
Hit me. Get up. Good. Drop. Yeah. Keep it moving. It hurt. I know it hurt. Keep it moving.
Yeah, you need to, my nigga. It's hot right now. You need to speak up right now, because this is partly your fault, my nigga. But you need to say it again to these people, because they fucking think I'm trying to keep you away from them and you being quiet. You making it really seem like you a victim of some type of shit. You need to come in and talk to these big people. You know, talk to them. They trying to make it.
I did yesterday.
First of all, you need to take responsibility for all this shit.
I did.
Hold up, motherfucker.
Hold on, motherfucker.
Watch your motherfucking ankle, motherfucker.
Good times,
Put
ELIANA.
me through this shit.
Good fucking times, right?
My penis now. Yeah, I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog lick my penis now. Yeah, I like to lick my penis. I used to let the dog.
This is what I gotta go through because of trolls, bro. False accusing me. They gotta make sure that everything is safe, like all the children are safe around me. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They just gotta make sure everything is safe. So I gotta sign paperwork. They talking about I gotta go sign paperwork. But this is the trolls. Just letting you know it's the trolls. It's not no neighbors. They just trying to get me to the office too. Okay, y'all, let's go. Come on, guys.
You have no what? So I'm trying to read what this says. So what I want everybody to check this out and pay attention to is watch what ELIANA does. Now the police, the Nicaraguan police are right there by their vehicle. Watch what she is doing and watch what she does. Got the bag.
This is what we gotta go through now.
Hurry up, looking.
So when they put those videos out, they harass us. Yeah, probably so. I might have to disappear after this. This is just ridiculous. Come on, y'all. Hurry up.
What's she doing? What's she doing real quick?
They're under the impression I'm a child molester.
Look, she
I'm gonna harm some children.
stuffing that fucking bag with shit.
Everybody got their paperwork? That's what we going through. I am not under arrest, FYI. They just coming down and questioning me.
That's a lie.
Everything is okay.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're welcome. That's a lie and you're welcome. And she hiding something. What's all that?
Trying to see what's going on. We got the police out here. This is what my trolls do to me. Hey, that's all I do. My trolls do to me. Got guns everywhere. I mean, he's doing his job. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. Go ahead, put out. This is what they do to us, yo. Feel me? So much.
You did that to your fucking self. Ain't nobody do that shit to you. You fuck with God, you get the whole wrath. Not just a little bit, the whole wrath. Look at that.
They out here with guns and everything. Stop.
Get the fuck out the car.
Any physical evidence or any type of anything to arrest him for. When we asked the police, what is Eligio Bishop arrested for? They're like, they don't have anything to tell us. All they're telling us is that I'm just asking, I'm interrogating Eligio Bishop. I'm just
listen to all her lies in this
That's
too.
all that they're telling us.
Listen to her lies.
And we're like, how much investigation can you do from last Friday up until now?
I'm gonna bust every lie wide
There's
open.
not that many questions in the world for you to do. We know how long this process takes as far as...
No, sit down, yo. The baby's in your hand, yo. Hold on, Chris.
She ran like a goddamn. Now remember, you abuse women. Listen. And look at the comments. OMG. Wow. What's wrong? No. Damn. Sad face. Lord. What the fuck? Wow. All these comments coming from them. OMG. Wow. Oh wow. Oh my God. Listen. Something happened to that baby. Now what the hell was that?
Never be ashamed of sex.
Now what the fuck was that screaming? What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? Don't tell me she was screaming because you was giving it to her.
Son, be breastfeeding, I'll be making love to his mom. That's me, bro. That's how I get down around kids. I try to keep their purity. I don't want to take their purity away by covering myself up. They're going to be ashamed and cover themselves up. And I'm pure at heart. So you can think in your mind, if I let another kid here, I'm going to have to change the way I am so that your kid can be comfortable around me. No, I'm going to be naked as fuck in front of your kids. My son comes up and grabs my penis. I let him grab my penis. I had sex with his mom. I'm making love to his mother. After I'm done, I'm laying there chilling. He grabbed my penis. He's playing with my penis. I let that happen.
Eliana, guess what? Eliana is giving me another wife.
Otherwise, I'm gonna like.
That's facts.
She said my turn. She said, oh, she should have had that.
Child abuse, sexual misconduct against a minor. Watch. This is why he going to jail. You see that shit? She going to jail too for
You know
that.
we live off donations.
She going to jail too. She going to jail for doing that shit too. She going to fuck the jail. Ride your little black, little ugly, your little black, ugly, little bald head, raisin on a stick, face ass. Your ass better be ready to get locked the fuck up too for that shit. Kissing that baby on the mouth like that. Watch. I ain't gotta make up nothing.
She said my turn. She said, oh, she should have had that.
You know we live off donations.
Wait. Oh. I ain't gotta wait no longer. And that's one big thing I said too. And I want to give it all out and give it all away. At the time when I did the video, I said I could not wait. I wish I could be there when they put what's going on, shalom. Awakening Strong. I'm saying your name. I like letting everybody know I acknowledge him. What's going on, Awakening Strong? But I said, what did I say? I said I wish I could be there when they put the handcuffs on his ass, because I would love to be like, you have the right to shut the fuck up and get in the back of this fucking pickup truck. And anything you try to do greasy or slippery or slimy will get you fucked up with these AK-47s in the court of their law. But that's too far out for me, and I'm already going through my own shit right now. I couldn't fund that one. But I knew it was going to happen. I got to watch it. The person told me, you'll get to watch it. If you're doing what you're doing, just keep, you'll see. I was like, okay. Now I'm okay. But if you're tuning in, I'm going to be breaking down why not only Carbonation, but Eliana, the second in command, will also be facing jail time soon. Now, you heard me say it about Eligio. You heard me say that it was going to happen. I'm telling Eliana now, the best thing I can give advice I can give y'all before I finish this here, before I go back into this here, and this is the Eliana, is you need to stop talking. You need to stop talking. Shut the fuck up. And you need to go into a place of see it happen with the rest of them. Oh, it's going to happen. It's about to. Look, listen. Some things take a process. They don't just happen. They don't just happen. You know what I mean? Right away. It takes a little bit. Just like it took them probably how long it did to take them to convince you to get there. It takes a little bit of time because they like to look at things 1,000 times and cut once. They don't want to cut a bunch of times and look once, you know. And y'all know how FBI work. That's everywhere in the world. So let me give Eliana a refresher of the good times. right? That y'all used to have. Because that shit is over with. So enjoy this, Ellie. I'm going to call you Ellie for now. Enjoy this, Ellie. This will be a memorial service, if you will. What up, DJ Brown? And let's go ahead. Let's get into this shit.
Don't have time, and both parents are good. Hospital.
Okay, stop right there. Already. Like, God damn, boy. Now, look at you see the one square, the middle square. Now look at the bottom square, right? Look on the left. Look where I put my hand. Look right here at this part of this last square, this square down here, because you're gonna miss it.
See the odds?
So you can see what I'm talking about real quick.
She said my turn.
Charge.
She said, oh,
that's a charge.
You know we live off donations.
You're going to hell. Now watch this square right here.
Birth certificate. Don't have time, and both parents.
Look at reflections. Look at his morals. Look at his morals. Now look at what he does with his daughter.
You see the hearts? They putting the hearts up for you, baby. What's up, Shelly? What up, B-Tech?
Now look at the middle square.
Goddess of love, what's good with you?
And look by baby Eliana's rear end.
Ask Brooke. This Black Famous, what's good? King Justin, what's up? Master Dion. Purpose Coach. Jason, what's poppin' with you? Manny, what's up?
I got 2 kids. I ain't never did no shit like that with them. Sit there just rubbing and smacking on their ass.
See the hearts?
She's holding his baby. And look what he's doing. She's holding the baby. And this nigga want to make love and shit with his ugly ass. You gonna get SARS. And they don't see nothing wrong with that. You're holding the fucking baby. That ain't even yours, dumbass. And he a dickhead too.
She like, oh my daddy. Girl, she looking at you. She's like, what are you doing?
This is why you going to jail. This is why you going to jail forever. That judge ain't gonna see you till ever. And you know it's a long time when you not to fall off that motherfucker.
Eliana, that dimple right here. What's that? There it is. Can't even hold it.
See how he's doing that aggressive? You know he's aggressive with them in the bedroom. He probably be choking the shit out of them. Damn near die. You almost died 2 times. You get the disease and he try to choke you to sleep. She look like a roach. She look just like one of them fucking things off Joe's apartment. Oh shit.
They said, can y'all kiss again one more time, please? They just love seeing it.
Because this is what God do. This is what God would have y'all do, right?
Yeah, Eliana kiss her.
This is what your messenger came here for, to tell you to do this shit. She didn't want to do that.
My mouth is watering.
Yo, why Eliana, you in love? Look at you blushing, yo. Wow. Eliana blushing, yo. What you doing to Eliana over here? Yo, ain't nothing. You put the moves on her. All right, your turn.
Mama, I think you gotta meet me because otherwise I'm gonna like. Yeah.
Everybody getting AIDS that. Everybody got AIDS that night. Everybody got a gift under the seat that night. Fucking nasty motherfuckers.
My turn.
Ooh, she going to jail. She mad.
You know we live on.
Hey, look, listen, Rob. Oh, nah. Look, you better run. Y'all better fucking run. That's why they beg. Talking about we ain't begging. Yeah, motherfuckers, you's begging. You begging like a crackhead on the 1st and the 15th. You begging. You motherfucking begging. Y'all trying to get the fuck out of there as fast as you fucking can. But check this out. See, either one of two things is going to happen. Y'all going to have to abandon. Either he's going to abandon y'all and lead you, which he ain't getting out no time soon. Or y'all going to have to abandon him, man. Because they're going to run y'all asses out of there if you don't. That's what they're going to do. Trust me. Listen to what I'm saying. If you keep on antagonizing those police officers and shit there, you're going to be sitting right next to him. Now, the best advice I could give to you, Eliana, in fabrication right now is to shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. Because the little teeny tiny little window of freedom that you got right now with your electronics and shit, you better fucking enjoy. Because look, you're trapped either way. It's done. It's over, man. Because they're going to see you going live and doing this shit and trying to get him out. And then they're going to come get you again. Then they're going to come at y'all again. Now, y'all got one foot in the ass and the other one out the fucking door. All right? You keep on pushing them people. This ain't America. You gonna wish you in I bet you, I guarantee you right now, I bet your ass wish you was in Babylon. I bet you would have been, I know in the back of your mind, like, man, I should just listen to my fucking daddy and just went to school and shit. I didn't expect all this. It was good. It was nice at first. We was eating fruits and bananas and shit. We was going to Walmart, lying, saying that we made it. I felt like I really accomplished making the tent. I felt like I really cut down the trees and got the mud together and really made a fucking tent my damn self, knowing the shit's from fucking Walmart. I hope you enjoy your time in prison. Eligio, and soon to be True.
Donations.
True, you next. You next, man. You the motherfucker that's next too. All y'all that said something, listen. Every last one of y'all that went on camera and said something about doing anything to a child, I don't give a fuck if it was made up, it was pretend, it was a fucking fairy tale, it was some shit Tinkerbell told you. Y'all asses is next. I promise. Watch. Watch. Just watch. I promise you. I promise you you're next. I promise. I promise you're next. Watch.
Aquarius. Yeah. That's the #1 sign that I have in my chart, Aquarius. Damn. She said, birth certificate, don't have time, and both parents are dead, and the hospital closed.
Goddess of love, what's good with you? Nurture. No, our kids need to know about it too. Shit, this ain't. No, that's what I fucking thought. Here goes some free game, man.
Remember Eliana? Remember Ellie? The good times.
No, our kids need to know about it too. Shit, this is the information age. These kids ain't the kids that you. I don't know why y'all treat these children like They the kids when they was your age. This is not the same world. Y'all do not live in the same world.
Look, he possessed.
You gotta, everything I'm talking about, every child need to hear about everything. Let them hear it, okay? Point blank, period. What is you talking about? This
hey,
is
y'all,
information.
check this out. Check this out, right? Let me tell you some. Let me give you a sidebar story. This is why this motherfucker going to jail. Let me tell y'all exclusive shit that you haven't seen on Carbonation TV and all the shit that I'll be showing you. Because like I said before, I get intel and stuff from certain people that fuck with me and I fuck with them regarding this shit here, like crooked motherfuckers, like this nut ass nigga here. And there's a lot of shit that you don't see and you don't hear about. You know that Eligio here is getting oral sex from one of them skanks. I think it was ELIANA. And the baby was in the room and was up. And he did it live, I think. He might have erased it. I was able to find it. If you're able to find it, let me know. But he said at that moment he was giving his daughter. Now, he does these things, or he has this thing he calls downloads, where it's an exchange of information that he's giving you. He calls it a download or whatever. And he said at that time he was giving his daughter a download. Wow. If it was ELIANA or one of the other wives was giving him oral sex, he was showing her I can't even finish. I can't finish saying that shit.
You talking about me?
Listen.
Y'all was coming through, like, all I heard was like, yeah, man,
Gosh, look. Just jack off and give me some cum. Whoa! When was the last time I went to the doctor? I don't need to go to the doctor. You do. I know what the doctor knows. You don't.
Like, you know what the jail knows?
I had got an illness, a sickness, a mental disease that had manifested in my physical body as what we would call the herpes virus, the simplex virus. I had caught this illness as a symbolic imbalance of the mental imbalance that I had.
I know it sounds too good to be true.
I ain't never in my life heard heard no shit like that ever in my life. What the hell is this? Is that the end of their download? So, ELIANA, let me show you why I think's with a little help from Jazzy. This is why your nigga ain't getting out. You might as well go on about your life. Go find your new nigga. Shouts out to this brother here, because he knows the shit pretty for the damn good most part. ELIANA, listen, man. And if you heard this already, listen again with my commentary.
Oh, that's right.
Because I'm gonna really break it down so you know
midnight.
It's over.
Somewhere around midnight. I know some of you are asleep. I know some of you may be on the west side. And therefore it's maybe like 9 o'clock or something, right? Maybe 9 o'clock on the west side, or not quite midnight. What's up, y'all? Who? Anybody up in this building yet? Just roaming through the streets. I'm gonna keep this short. Hey, Hudson River, apothecary. Hey, what's happening, yeah? To study the other side of the argument or of the situation. So this is what this exercise is going to be, yo. This is what this exercise is going to be. Me on the other side, right? First thing that we want to admit, because we already covered this in one video, is that American lawyers, what? Say it together. American lawyers can't help you. But that's not point of this video, because American lawyers can't help them in their specific situation at all. We can't show up in court. We can't sit up there and make any pleadings to the judge.
A lawyer.
But
a lawyer. Listen, Eliana, listen.
On the outside, helping you to explain maybe what they're telling you, Eliana, or helping y'all explain and direct you all to the actual law of Nicaragua. And it's important for my other channel, MC's Voice. I'm going to read an article there that sort of touches on it a little bit. The issues facing Nicaragua, right? So outside of the Nature Boy thing, what we are learning together, well, I guess some of it.
Remember, Eliana stated that Nicaragua is in turmoil right now. Remember that. Remember Eliana's father told both of them, this is way before he even went there. Y'all have to be careful. He didn't even make it about the cult and all that shit. He said, y'all have to be careful because y'all out there in these third world countries and shit like that. You away from you're miles away from the United States, all right? It ain't like you right there by the border where you could probably try to run and just get your arm across or something. They in the shits. Go to your world map on your phone or whatever device you have right now and look where Nicaragua is. Look where they were before. Look at all those little places. Look where they're located. They're not located up the fucking street or right next door to the United States. They're in the shits. Her dad warned her about this shit. Everybody online, you had ample warnings. It's like God sent 1 billion warnings to you, girl. To all of y'all. See what you got to say.
You know it already. Is that when you're...
Leave a comment. Do you think that Eligio has a chance of getting out? Do you think that they could get a lawyer to get him out of the situation? Do you think that what this advice this lawyer is about to give is going to be the one that's going to be saying that he could get out and it's beneficiary for him to get out based on these things? Or close the fucking cell and you just got to sit and wait a while?
In another country. Hey, look, there's a whole other situation, y'all. Even in this country, you got brothers who are in jail for a year at least or more, still waiting for trial, still waiting to see the first judge since they got incarcerated. So, number one, I guess this isn't really legal advice, but we're learning that Babylon ain't got no borders. I mean, many of us rightfully say that, Nature Boy is Babylon. But, in the broader scheme of things, white supremacy, racism, it has no borders. So I just want to start off right there. I mean, they're finding that out. They're following him around everywhere he goes. But this is what I want to say. This is going to be my advice to Eliana and Carbonation.
Now listen.
Without my own
I said listen.
personal
Look
thing.
and listen.
However, I'm to the point now, trained and even before law school, that the information and the opinion that I gave y'all, that it's personal, it goes along with my legal opinion. So first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, you may have heard Eliana speak about things like an amnesty law or a 48-hour law, right? Let me know if y'all heard her say anything about those two things. Thumbs up or a 1 in the chat. She said they are focusing on the amnesty law and the 48-hour law. Let's talk about the 48-hour law first, because that's a law.
The 48-hour law, when she was saying, you can't hold him more than 48 hours if you have no evidence and he's not charged with anything. Well, let's see.
Set in place in Nicaragua that says if you arrest somebody without charging them, I'm just loosely paraphrasing this, sorry, I don't have it written in front of me. If you got somebody who's not charged, but they in jail, you can only hold them there for 48 hours. Right, thank y'all.
Look, I'm gonna do you one. I'm gonna do him, he's doing good information. But I'm even go further to what he's saying and what Eliana not realizing. When the police showed up at the house and they was at the gate, I don't know, that was captain, lieutenant, or whoever that was doing the verbal communication thing between light-skinned fruity boy Eligio and the officer himself. But you hear Eligio in that footage. This is how they put their foot in their fucking mouth. They record too damn much, man. You hear him say, I want to know what the charges are. I want to know what I'm being charged with. You hear him. I'll play it for you now.
Yeah, that's the situation on the books, right? What Eliana does not know, and even in the United States, people get killed over this because everybody's so quick to talk about freedom of speech. We got our freedom of speech, as if the shit is absolute. What up, Pink Lady, Awareness Awakening, Indigo Blues? People act like the freedom of speech is absolute, like ain't no matter what, you can always talk. It's just not the case. So when we're talking about this 48-hour law that says, you know, within 48 hours, anybody arrested, incarcerated, you gotta let him free. You gotta give him a spree. Eliana has to understand that with almost damn near every law, and everybody in this chat, goddammit, with almost every law, there are exceptions. And what we are beginning to see, and Eliana and Carbonation are feeling right now, are the exceptions to that 48-hour law.
Yep.
Not to mention, foreigners, Eliana, Nature Boy, Carbonation, have no real standing to, like, jump in and say, hey, your country's being foul. Maybe we should be treated better than your own Nicaraguans. No, this is the issue here, Eliana, Carbonation.
Mm-hmm.
Even Nicaraguans. Let me repeat this, because I don't know if they think that Nicaragua is supposed to consider Nature Boy God. I don't know.
And that's what it is.
But even some Nicaraguans are still in jail without having gotten any trial. Remember that. The next thing we're learning with this Nature Boy thing, and it's important with the legal backdrop, is the political circumstances of Nicaragua. And this is the part that's interesting, because I actually support those people who are protesting. I support Nicaraguans who are protesting, yo. And I think Nature Boy would too. Because why? Well, let me get near some light. The protesters are fighting because randomly this guy, Daniel Ortega, third-term president in their country, presidents are, their term is 6 years. But this guy decided to cut back on welfare benefits. He decided to cut back on welfare benefits, y'all. So people flipped out. And I think like 300 people died. You know, only like 20 or so police officers were died. 2,000 people were injured. And one reason we bring stuff up like this is because, yes, they have freed some of those political prisoners. But at the same time, Eliana, the legal update, so you can understand how a court system works sometimes, you're subject to whatever else is going on. So maybe the courts are all backed up. They got hundreds of people in jail. Some of them, American, are still there. And the cases are backed up. I mean, I understand the Carbonation thinks that Nature Boy is God or Jesus. But there is nobody anywhere in Nicaragua that has to sit around and abide by no 48-hour law when you're in a country that's presently going through political unrest. Now, here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Eliana, did people come in your house and tell you what time your ass ate dinner? Fuck no. You got to get the concept out of your head that this ain't... See, this is God. I'm about to hurt your feelings. This is God showing you that you're not God. That's what this is. This is God showing you who God really is. Ooh, plenty of fish. There's always some chicken head on Plenty of Fish. I want to meet you. No, you don't. You want to set me up. That's what you want to do. You get my money. And I ain't got none either. But anyway, so what? I'm single. I can do that. I can have some fun. But anyway, you know, look, you're not God. You ain't God, and God is showing you that you're not God. All right, so let's break this down some more.
Because the issue is, why is he being held? If there aren't any charges, and
That's
I've
right.
seen
Hold on for a
things,
second.
I see some titles of some of these videos.
All right. My bad.
I don't even know if
cut the
dude has been
distractions
charged with
off
anything
so
yet.
we can have undivided.
I personally don't know if the dude has been charged with anything.
Hold on, they back it up a little bit so y'all don't miss nothing.
48-hour law when you're in a country that's presently going through political unrest. Now, here's another thing, ladies and gentlemen, because the issue is, why is he being held? If there aren't any charges, and I've seen things, I see some titles of some of these videos. One of them was Young Pharaoh discusses the charges for Nature Boy. I don't even know if the dude has been charged with anything yet. I personally don't know if the dude has been charged with anything yet, officially. One thing that's also important when you're dealing with the law of any country, you don't just want to read the law and say, oh, I understand. That's the law, and maybe that's it. And I can get mad because I just read something that looks like it favors me. No, you actually have to look to see how the law is applied. So the first thing Melanation should have done, if they didn't do...
And not only do you have to look at how the law is applied, you got to look at how the law is applied. What happened in cases like this in this country, if there were any, with Americans? Not with their own people, but with fucking Americans. What is the average time that American that was in prison in this country, how long did they have to wait? Where did they get help from? Did they ever get free? Are they still there? This is shit you have to fucking know. This is shit that you should be looking at. You talking about getting America? We got 3 lawyers. Listen, from where? Not America. You don't. And I'm gonna tell you right now. And I said it before in another video. I guarantee you, whatever lawyers you get there, they damn sure enough ain't got your interests at heart. They just gonna take your money. That's just a bonus on top of all the other shit that you gonna face. Watch what I say to you.
Oh, sure, no doubt. One thing ELIANA and them have to do already,
Watch.
and again, you need lawyers to do this. I don't know what these 3 lawyers are telling them, but what y'all have to do is
They
look
playing
up
with them.
other cases
They
of
take their money.
Americans who were held for whatever reason there in Nicaragua, and you have to see how that case ended up. Okay? So, I already told you in another video, you had people there 18 months, American person there 18 months before they even got to trial. Now, when it comes to the political and the social mores, the values of Nicaragua, I went ahead and I read one thing that they really, really value right now because they've been getting so much flack over it over the years. It's the protection of women and children. I'm going to break it down. It's going to be in my other channel, MC's Voice. I'm going to be narrating an article that talks about the 3 most important things to Nicaragua these days. And one of them is the protection of women and children,
He
yo.
is screwed.
So when we're talking about
He is
why is
fucked
Nature
over.
Boy being held, hey, look, ELIANA, you have to, if you really want to understand how this is going to work, you got to get it out of your head that you are ELIANA. You got to get it out of your head that you are Chief and then think of it with a cool, sober mind.
Yep.
Your boyfriend, Eliana, not even talking about Nicaragua right now, because, damn, we've seen plenty of evidence of this dude smacking, punching girlfriend. One dude comes online saying this guy is escaping robbery charges, Nature Boys. Yaya comes out, said he yoked her up. You're screaming.
Did you not just hear screaming?
Eliana, you must understand that if this country has been getting a lot of flack for the failure to protect women and girls, this means they have added incentive. This means, and I know Indigo already got it, this means Nicaragua has added incentive and a reasonable excuse to hold him there until they get all relevant information about not only Nature Boy,
but who else?
Every single person presently in that cult or in that camp.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, camp. It's like summer camp over there. That's what it is. So, Eliana,
it's like summer camp.
if you are able to separate your mind from the Eliana Velvet mind, carbonation mind, and if you're able to put your mind into a reasonable space, because again, legal update, motherfuckers, I would tell you all to shut up, Eliana Carbonation. I mean, hopefully you didn't take it rude that I said shut up, but I would tell y'all to get the fuck offline right now.
To shut the fuck up and get back to work.
Right? Like somebody said, I'm bringing attention. Now they're bringing more attention to the trolls, and you're creating even more troll experiences with every upload and every Instagram, eligiobishop@gmail.com. And then you respond to these people. Eliana Carbonation, my advice would be never to make a troll or Jazzy or Ashe Divine or anybody else the subject of any more of your videos.
Yep. But you ain't gonna listen.
It's going to be hard. I know. Another thing, Eliana, you claim to have gone in and seen Nature Boy, kissed him and all that. Telling us some messages that Nature Boy has for the people.
And you know.
What?
And you know. They can't hold motherfucking water with a fucking pot. Let alone hold their goddamn tongue about some new shit, especially if they feel like they winning in any teeny tiny little way. Now, if she would have kissed him and everything like that, please, she would have been bragging, ragging, and tagging shit. I kissed him, and I actually got to talk to him. They probably told her when she got around that corner, you better get the fuck on before you whoop your ass. You right next to him, and give me this nasty ass food. Making our dog sick and shit. Every time you bring him a plate, we give it to the dog. We want to see one of them dogs die, you dead. That's how they motherfucking do. That dog eat that food and get sick, we gonna fuck you up. We gonna fuck your ass up. If you try and do some shit, trying to send notes and shit through your vegan burgers. It's like, you know, fucking burger. No burger made no goddamn carrots and corn and shit. The fuck is in this damn thing?
What does Nature Boy want his people to know about him?
Shit.
Is he safe? Is he in fear of his life every day? And they claim they have 3 lawyers. But what are the lawyers telling them?
Them lawyers is fucking them over.
Did those lawyers...
Them lawyers are fucking them over. Them lawyers are from that country. Those lawyers know those cops. Listen, any city you go to, the lawyers know the police, and the judges know the lawyers, and so on and so on, because they see each other every fucking day. Police arrest somebody every goddamn day. The judge got to see criminals, see the officer that arrested them every day, got to see the lawyer that got to represent the criminal every day. So they know they got relationships with each other. That's why you motherfuckers get mad, because your lawyer could be representing you against a motherfucker, and that motherfucker lawyer and your lawyer be having lunch, chilling. And they sitting up there working on your life, working on you and that person, like what they think is best for the both of y'all. Like, and these people here, these lawyers say that, yeah, we'll take the case. We'll help you the best we can. Shit. How much do we need? $300,000. I can't do that. I can't make that. I don't know what else to do. Run as fast as you can.
It's actually cost. See, it's easy to raise money when you don't tell nobody how much the shit costs. You don't tell anybody how much you're paying for any goddamn thing. Okay?
Yeah, ain't that right, Umar Johnson?
We just need donations. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you're gonna have to do, ELIANA carbonation, you're gonna have to look up, you're gonna have to do the research. I mean, because there was one white dude, actually, who was framed for a murder of someone whose funeral he had just attended the day before. Okay? Well, why do they need 3 lawyers? I don't know, but I'm totally fine with that. You know, in the legal world, you have people who might miss something over here. You know, if you got a relatively large case dealing with a good number of people or information or whatever, you don't know who to trust or if you can trust just one. So yeah, if they can afford it, I see that they got 3, but you see how that works.
If
right?
that's true.
She went on Sonetta talking about she was beat by the officers, but never mentioned it in those other streams. Okay. She was beat by the officers. See, she has to be careful because again, we're talking Nicaragua.
Well, I just say the lawyers know the cops.
Themselves as friends or allies of the protesters. They might be careful because that's like a pathway to sudden allegio death. Listen, y'all, these people in Nicaragua have actually been torturing, killing protesters. Y'all understand that? And I think the amnesty law is just to give freedom or amnesty to those people who were involved in the protest, even including some...
Shit, my bad. I know y'all for damn sure enough don't want to. Tron comes for a young Pharaoh, Ashley Devine, Rebirth, and World News, and sped up rant. Oh shit! Okay, come on, let's get popping, little Cardi B, little girl,
You gonna be thinking about all the shit you did. When you take it down tonight, you gonna be questioning yourself. You gonna be questioning yourself. You gonna be questioning everything. You gonna be thinking about that shit. I guarantee you, every night you go to bed, every time you take it down, you be thinking about that shit, bro. You be thinking about all the shit you've been doing, and you know it's wrong, and you feel it within your heart. But you already got the ball going. You said, fuck it. I already got it going. I already tore other niggas down. I can't possibly stop now. Niggas never gonna forgive me. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep going. Because that's all you know, bro. And that's sad, bro, because you're just a product of your environment. That's where you come from. You probably never had no mother. You probably never had no love. You see what I'm saying? You never got that love. You never had that OG to tell you what the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? So because you didn't have OG, you didn't have no guidance, you didn't have no direction, this is how you choose to express yourself. This is how you choose to express your energy. This is how you choose to get attention. You choose to get attention off the negativity.
This is just a little sidebar.
You probably didn't have a father. If you did, it was probably in and out. Or you had bad blood with him.
Anyway, let's see something.
It's time for a change. That's what the most honorable Grand Master Chief is bringing. He's bringing a change. He's bringing love. He's bringing compassion. He's bringing understanding. MODs.
Oh, that was the end of that. Oh no, what was I about to say?
Listen, y'all, these people in Nicaragua have actually been torturing, killing protesters. Y'all understand that? And I think the amnesty law is just to give freedom or amnesty to those people who were involved in the protest, even including some of the police. But ladies and gentlemen, seriously, I understand you're from the USA, and I could have sworn ELIANA, was pretty much anti-Babylon, but the way she's speaking, her expectations, she's coming off like she's got Babylon privilege, right? Y'all heard of white privilege? Y'all heard all that? They're coming off
Yep.
like they got Babylon privilege.
It's not right.
And they're talking
It
all
ain't
this.
fair.
It's not fair shit. It's not fair. It's just not fair. It's not fair
right.
in the States. And it's definitely not
Y'all gonna,
fair.
yo,
in a
my
developing
nigga.
nation
My
that's in the
nigga,
middle
I'm like,
of some
man,
serious
take your
political
little
unrest
marshmallow
that has
self,
led
girl.
to
Go ahead.
hundreds of protesters just randomly dying and a gang of people being tortured. So Eliana has to be careful not to come off as anti-Nicaragua now.
Yep.
I guess this
That's
extends.
too
This is
much.
still part of the legal update. This is still part of.
It's too much pressure for her little head. She gonna
right?
pop.
Because they didn't
She gonna
ask.
pop,
They're not my
man.
clients.
She
They're just
losing her fucking mind right
talking.
now. She losing
You know, I
it.
don't just shit on people. Damn near every one of my videos, there's a message, there's a little hidden something that Eliana and all them could use to straighten up their whole act.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
Right.
do it because they
And the people who
reflections.
donate become charged with funding terrorism. Yeah, be careful with that, Hudson River Apothecary. I am not prepared to sit up here and say, well, I don't mean to say I'm not prepared, but what I will say is,
That's a
it
lie.
sounds crazy, even to you, right? That
What?
people who donate to Eligio can be charged with funding terrorism
Yep.
in a moment where Eligio is not really charged with anything.
Still,
That's going to be difficult because, you know, I think maybe if Eligio was actually charged with terrorism, then motherfuckers, well, if he was charged with terrorism,
Sonetta, what the fuck did I tell you? What did I say? What did I say? I'm telling y'all, man. I'm not going to tell you nothing crazy. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing nuts. What the fuck did I say? I told you. You keep your ass out of this shit. You talking about tell the people where they can donate again, because I think you told them, you know, the wrong email or something, you know, because you know Sonetta, you know, I asked for $1 a day, you know, that keep my pain away. That makes sure my bins will be okay. I mean, no, nigga, keep your ass out of it. Because you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna find that footage. Don't try, oh shit, Sonetta gotta do damage control. Because we can't get caught. You're like, who the fuck is we? They gonna fuck you up in the interrogation. They're like, sir, can you please stay focused? We is focused. Now Sonetta don't be doing this snitching. Sonetta don't snitch on his family now. Come on now, family. You know Sonetta ain't snitching. Is we snitching? Oh, we snitching. Like, sir. Sir, who the fuck are you talking to? I'm talking to Sonetta. That's who the fuck I'm talking to.
they would know that wire transfers are
Put a
involved
straight
with
jacket on his
terrorism.
ass.
Those motherfuckers would have all of the wires shut
Keep your
down.
ass off that
just to
shit.
Prevent.
You better tell Eliana, hey, look, I wish Sonetta wish he could help,
This is
but
not what we're dealing with today.
somebody you want to cover that story and
Therefore,
shit.
We're dealing with people contributing to terrorism. So I have heard people saying that. You have a lot of people with opinions. You got a lot of people who, you know, watch a little bit of Law and Order, or motherfuckers watch Locked Up in the Brunt, and they think they got that, you know, they think they sharp. Or they think they got that legal mind.
It took a whole lot.
They ain't got the credentials. I'm not saying you need credentials, but I do think, hey, maybe that's the area where I distinguish myself from anybody else out here, you know. And I would love any other American lawyer to chime in. Like, what do y'all American lawyers, other lawyers think could
To
Celeste
you, if
Dorsey
you're
says
watching
Velvet shouldn't ever be the
J.Matthew
leader. She is
TV.
talking nuts, which is very interesting because none major things was I don't want to stress my wife out, but I guess that was only because she was pregnant. But understandably, right? Because her man, her father, her husband, her psychotherapist, her surgeon, her masseuse, these information like the suspicions, and they talk about the robberies. Advice to Eliana and carbonation right now. Very first fast in your entire carbonation life, motherfucker.
Wow.
And the other aspect of legal, because I do see they're trying to human rights. organizations. We're talking about, and you would think about doing this because you would, if you look at the, they had zero evidence. Some countries, ELIANA, fucking evidence. There's a situation, a woman who has become that because of cases like Bishop. I go to the looking dumb, looking naive and vulnerable. You know, American lawyers cannot really do what I'm about to say. Trolls, none of this bullshit, because all of that is adding a news article on my other channel, MC's Voice. You can write it in the chat. What's one of the most important things the Nicaraguan government has outlined? Even if you haven't
or hitting somebody, you're done.
You look, he's been abroad and more. Yeah. He's got dude coming on. So you got Nicaragua looking into all of this. Mm-hmm. You got the neighbor. Mm-hmm. There's video of all these things. So yeah. After this video, because maybe you didn't know the things that Nicaragua people are making it worse. Now,
ain't lawyer to tell you, and they don't care because they're getting paid to help you fall.
Clock in and do your downloads any fucking more. But look, y'all. Her lawyers must be doing a piss poor job at
country. And just like you said, how you got to look at how the law got to show you. That's why that lawyer is doing a piss poor job. And I'm gonna give you.
Boy, it's those lawyers' job, no matter what, to be zealous advocates for nature. Boy, this means the individual had something to say, right? Had something to type. Always said stupid things. I'm not really going to get into serenity. In the law's eyes, words is going to be taken seriously or as true.
Exactly. You didn't go in there with that.
Let's kill you so you can continue to get the message. What the fuck? What? Maybe they think they have to show their face and show already were when you decided to go down there. Truth.
Yep.
So you got a serious case on your hands, ELIANA. Trolls did something when you are the main one, ELIANA, who they were calling pops all types of nation. A lot heard the
sharing. Come on. Who you think I am? You think que nada de, you know what I'm saying? Did nothing. You know what it is, you know what it hurt. Now check this out real quick. Let's see what they got on here now. Feet on the dirt getting toned. Look at all this support leads your bitch up. Did y'all know this happened to her? Based on previous use of this feature, your account has been temporarily blocked from taking this action. This block will expire 2019-7/21. We restrict certain content and actions to protect our community. Tell us if you think that we have made a mistake. We have been trolled and blocked because the trolls are reporting the truth. Thank you. See, this is how you know Eligio ain't there, man. And her mind ain't that strong. She said, we have been trolled and blocked because the trolls are reporting the truth. Who are you to shut us down from speaking our truth? You don't live our life. We do, and all you're doing is making rumors. Carbon Nation will be going live on their other IG pages. Stay tuned. Reflections. And he probably slaughtered her in the comment section. And all he kept doing is posting this. With your support, we will be keeping